Today's jog starts here at Archway Underground Station, and we're going to be doing the Highgate and Hampstead jog. So we're going to leave Archway Underground Station by the Highgate Hill exit, which is in front. As I said, we're leaving from the Archway Underground Station into Highgate Hill, and we've got the steps here and just continue straight up the hill. Continue up the hill. So let's continue straight till we get to the cat winding. Here we are at the statue of Dick Quentin's cat, and when you pass the cat, we're going to turn to our left into Pergola Road. Now I've just entered the Pergola Avenue, and we just continue straight through till we reach Dartmouth Park Hill. Okay, what we're looking at now is the Whittington Hospital. All we do is just carry on straight past the hospital till we get to Dartmouth Park Hill. At the end of Pergola Avenue, all we do is turn right, and we're heading up to Waterloo Park. So we turn right here. Okay, when you reach this point at Dartmouth Park Hill, we'll be turning left into Waterloo Park, straight after that sign. A quick view of where I am. I'm on Dartmouth Park Hill, and I'm about to enter Waterloo Park here by the gates there, and we'll be turning immediate right. If you continue straight on the path in front, keep burning to your left, you come out by Highgate Cemetery. But as I said, we're going to turn to our right here and continue straight up till we get to Lauderdale House. Now the buildings there on my left are the toilets, so if you're caught short, go there. We just continue straight up the path here till we get to Lauderdale House. The church to your right is Holy Joe's or St. Joseph's. But as I said, we just continue straight in front. Continue straight. St. Joseph's. As I said, we just continue straight in front. We get to Lauderdale. Okay, well here I am in the gardens of Lauderdale House. And what we'll be doing, we'll be going up to the house in a second and carrying up Highgate Hill. Lauderdale House. And all we do is just continue along the path to the front of the house. Okay, I'm at the front of Lauderdale House, and it's famous for one resident, that is Nell Gwynn, the mistress of Charles II. From Lauderdale House, what we're going to do is leave by the gates there on my right, and then just continue up the hill, Highgate Hill, till we get to Highgate Village. Continue straight up Highgate Hill here. We're coming up into Highgate High Street soon. Okay, view looking down Highgate High Street down on towards the Archway where we just come from. Okay, in front is the Angel Inn. And what we're going to do, we're going to turn around by it, turn it on our left, and we're going to by the Scientific Institute, and down to Pond Square, and then down by the Flash Public House. Okay, I'm outside the Literary and Scientific Institute of Highgate, and as I said, that's Swains Lane over there, that turned on the left. But as I said, what we're going to do, we're going to cross over into Pond Square, head towards the Flask Public. Now the building in front are the toilets, and they contain all the old Victorian marbles or whatever, porcelain. But anyway, we just continue into the square, and we're coming up beside the Flash Public House. Okay, I'm standing in the middle of Pond Square, just past the toilet. You've got the Prince of Wales Public House there. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over there to my left, and then we're going to turn left towards the Flash Public House. Okay, well I've just come from the square, Pond Square. Now the building in front, or that greedy bank, is the Highgate Reservoir, the New River Reservoir as it was called. But anyway, we just continue along here till we come to the Flash Public House, and then we're going to be heading on towards Hampstead. Welcome to the Flask. Now it's got its name because they used to sell water, calibrated waters here, going back a couple of hundred years, medicinal waters. Anyway, we're going to head on towards Hampstead. Okay, I'm going to cross over here and then I'm going to bear to my right. So just cross over straight ahead and bear to my... Okay, now that's where I've just come from. And as I said, we're going to bear to our right and continue along here, and then we're going to turn down to my left down Fitzroy Park. So we'll just continue along here, and then we're going to bear to our left. Okay, when you reach this building here, we're going to bear to our left. Okay, and then we're going to be heading straight on to Hampstead Heath. This is the Grove, by the way. So we're going to turn to our left here. As I said, we turn left here, straight down to get to Hampstead Fitzroy Park. This is a view of where we've just come from. I'm still on Fitzroy Park. Now it's quite a steep hill, but then we just continue straight till we get to the Heath. Now I've just come from up there, Fitzroy Park, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up there where that woman and the dog is. I'm going to be passing the ladies' pond. Now normally what I do, I'd go straight ahead by the Highgate ponds there, but today we're going to where that dog is going. I'm going up there, past the ladies' ponds and up to the Goodison fountain, where you can still drink Calibet water, medicinal waters. So we just continue straight in front. In front is the ladies' ponds, and all we're going to do is just continue straight till we get to the Goodison fountain. Okay, I've just passed the junction. We just carry on straight up. Okay, to the right of the path in front is the Goodison fountain. So if you ever wanted to taste what Calibet water, or what drove the Georgian people mad, this is it. So you can come up here and sample the water, dying rich water. Okay, this is the Goodison fountain, and this is where you can still taste the Calibet water, iron rich water. I've just had a taste, it is very metallic. I've just passed the Goodison fountain, and I'm heading now up towards Kenwood House. So just continue straight. This is the view of where I've just come from the Goodison fountain. Okay, when you reach this point, just give you a little view of where I am. We're going to turn left and in by the Kenwood House. So we turn left here. Okay, here I am. I'm at the cafeteria area of Kenwood. We just went through the main gates there. Okay, here we are by the cafeteria of Kenwood. You've got toilets, ladies and gents here, very clean. But anyway, I'm going to go back up by the front of Kenwood, by the steps here. Okay, here we are by Kenwood. And we're going to go straight on, and then we're going to turn to our right beside the orangery. Okay, this bit of the house is known as the orangery, and as I said, we're going to turn right here through a maze to the front of the house. Okay, now that's where I've just come from. I'll just give you a little panoramic view. I'm standing with my back against the orangery, so just give you a little view. And as I said, we're going to turn right by the little maze. Okay, as I said, we're going to go through here, that little maze type thing. There's the orangery there, and we're heading to the front of Kenwood House. Welcome to the front of Kenwood House. Now just give you a little view of where we are. Now that's where I've just come from, and what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to continue straight up there, heading up to Hampstead Lane, and we're heading towards the Spaniards Inn. Now Kenwood is free to get in and worth a visit. Just continue straight till we get to the main road, Hampstead Lane. Just continue straight till we come up by the main road, Hampstead Lane. Okay, I've just left Kenwood here. And all you do when you go through the gate is bear to your left and continue straight up till we get to the Spaniards. Well, here we are, the Spaniards Inn. Famous for highwaymen such as Dick Turpin. It's reputed that he was born here. But anyway, we're just going to continue straight, and we'll be crossing over by the zebra crossings in a minute, and we'll be heading down towards Golders Hill Park. I've just passed the Spaniards Inn, and on the wall is a plaque to Henrietta Barnett and her husband Samuel. Okay, when you reach the zebra crossing here, all we're going to do is cross over the crossing, and we're going to head down beside the boundary mark, heading towards Wildwood Road, which is going to take us to Golders Hill Park. Okay, I've just crossed over the zebras there, and as I said, we're going to go along beside the boundary marker. Now ignore the path there on my left. We're going to take the path there in front, straight ahead. So just continue straight in front on the path in front. Just continue down. Okay, we're on Wildwood Road now, so all we do now is bear to our left and continue on. Okay, when you reach this point on Wildwood Road, by the building here, we're going to turn left up the dirt path by Wiles Farm. So we're going to turn left here. Okay, now that's where I've just come from Wiles Road. And what we've done is come up, and we're going to head along straight along here beside Wiles Farm. Wiles Farm. Anyway, we just continue straight in front. We're coming out towards the Bull and Bush public. Okay, this is the, well, I say famous Wiles farm. Quite a few celebrities stayed here. Charles Dickens stayed here after his sister-in-law May Hogarth died. John Linnell, William Blake, Charlotte Wilson, Fabian Society. Okay, just past Wiles farm, and all we do is continue round till we're coming up towards the Old Bull and Bush. Number 2 Wiles Terrace, which is just off where we came. At the top of the turn-in, north end, all we do is turn to our right and we come up beside the Old Bull and Bush. Okay, I've just turned from north end, and as I said, we're right beside the Old Bull and Bush public house, made famous by Floyd down at the Old Bull and Bush. Now this phallic type symbol here is an old boundary marker when Hampstead, Hendon and all that used to be separated beside the Old Bull and Bush. Okay, from the Old Bull and Bush we're going to leave and turn to our right and cross over the zebra and then into Golders Hill Park. So we're just continuing front to our right and cross over the zebra. I've just come down from the Old Bull and Bush there, and as I said, we're headed down towards the zebra crossings here. We'll cross over straight into Golders Hill Park and we're heading up to the Hill Garden. Now over there on the right is the house of Pergola, the ballerina. Well, the house is up for sale, so anyone interested can buy it. So anyway, we just continue straight. I'm inside Golders Hill Park beside the cafeteria, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bear to my left and up the hill straight up, and we're heading towards the Hill Garden or the Pergola. Anyway, we just go straight up in front. Go through the gates and just continue straight up in front. Just continue straight. Now at the top of the hill, hopefully you'll end up here by the gates leading into the Pergola and Hill Garden. So just continue in through the gate and then bear to your left. Now, as I said, you bear to your left as you came through the gate, and you should end up somewhere like here. Okay, all we do is just continue on the path in front, and we're going to head towards the Pergola. Okay, just continue in front, down the steps and round till we reach the Pergola, which is just in front. Right, here we are at the Pergola. When you get here, just go through up the steps and through the entrance, and when you reach the top, bear to your left. Now we have to thank T.H. Mawson for this, the gardener of Lord Levershulme. But anyway, we just carry on up the steps and through that end. I've just come up the steps there, and all we do is just continue straight round. It's a lovely place in the summer for a picnic and whatever, but then we just continue straight. Just continue straight up the steps and follow the path round. Now this we've placed an old wooden metal bridge before. Okay, when you reach this point, we bear to our right. We're heading towards the spiral staircase and going on to Jack Straw's castle. Okay, when you reach the spiral staircase, just go down, climb down the steps, and then we're going to be heading up the steps. Okay, when you get to the bottom of the spiral stairs, you take the first door on the right, and you just head straight up till you get to the road, north end. Okay, so we just go through that door, through this gate here. As I said, just take the door on the right. Now this Pergola is open only at certain times, so check before you come. I've just come through the gates there, and as I said, all we're going to do is head straight up to get to the main road, and then we're going to bear to our right, heading towards Jack Straw's castle. Okay, as I said, we turn right up here towards Jack Straw's castle. Over there on my left used to be Heath House, it's all been modernised, so we just continue straight up. Now in front is the Jack Straw's castle. It's no longer a pub, it's a flat. Now this is where Charles Dickens, Karl Marx, you name it, all drank. I even drank here years ago. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to head now into Hampstead Heath, past Pond Square, and we're heading towards Fountain Hill. Now, I've just come from over there, Jack Straw's castle, and here I am standing beside Whitestone Ponds. The in front is the flagpole, and the significance is that we're on the highest point in London, 440 feet above sea level. And this is where in Tudor times they had a beacon, the Armada beacon, where they lit it to warn of the invasion. But anyway, from here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross over the zebra crossing, and I'm going to head down towards Fountain Hill Fields or Kite Hill, and this is where the job will be ended. Oh, that's it. Stella. And this is the flag on top of Whitestone Pond. Okay, I've just come from over there, Whitestone Pond. I'm just giving you a panoramic view. Now there's Jack's Raw's Castle we passed earlier on. And what we're going to do, I'm going to head along here, Spaniards Road, and then I'm going to turn into Hampstead Heath and we're heading towards Kite Hill. Okay, well here I am, Spaniards Road, we just came a bit further on. And as I said, we're going to turn here into Hampstead Heath on my right, and we're heading towards Kite Hill. So we just continue straight. When you reach this point in the path, you bear to your right where that jog is going. So we bear to our right, just continue straight down. Now the building here on your left are the toilets. Now back a couple of hundred years, this was the nursery, because Thomas Main Wilson, who was the lord of the manor then, was going to build villas along this stretch of path. It was known as East Park. But anyway, we're just going to continue down the path over Viaduct Bridge and we're heading towards Parliament Hill, Kite Hill. Okay, we'll be crossing Viaduct Bridge here and below is Viaduct Pond. So we just continue straight in front. We just continue straight in front past the plain field, or what used to be the brick field. We just can carry on straight. When you reach the end of the path here, what you do is bear to your left, where you see that fella's rock dogging, and we're going to head up towards Kite Hill. So we're going to bear to our left. If you continue straight round to your right, you come out by the Hampstead Ponds. But we're going to okay, all we're going to do is just continue straight up the hill till we get to the top of Kite Hill. A panoramic view of where we are. But as I said, we're just going to continue straight up the hill till we get to the top and get a view all over London. But here I am on the top of Kite Hill. Whitestone Pond might be the highest point in London, but Kite Hill, Pond Hill, has got the best views overlooking London. Primrose Hill hasn't got bad views, but if you want the best, this is the place to be. Kite Hill. We just continue down the hill here. The jog is nearly over now. Just continue straight on the path in front, ignore the path on the right, just continue straight. Just continue straight in front, ignore the path on the left, just continue straight down. Okay, now this is where the jog ends. Highgate and Hampstead jog. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been a bit busy this year, so unfortunately I haven't been able to do too many videos, but we'll see what next year brings. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the jog. Merry Christmas.